Hello guys and welcome back to Field of Glory Empires with our Saba playthrough, which is going ever so well. Definitely very happy. What we've been doing, we're over here in a new turn. Still, thankfully, in a period of peace. It's so great. I know we've started some building, we're moving stuff around, and we're waiting on just a couple more units to build. I believe I have gone around and... have I not done my diplomacy rounds? Well, we don't have a lot of money. We did upgrade our medium infantry for sure, yes, and I have generally responded to the decisions that I want to respond to. We, yes, just took all of this over, so all of this is new. I just learned that I can literally go around clicking on provinces and probably regions in order to select them, and oh my god, I wish I knew that forever ago. So I can get Asia Minor, which I think that's the capital of the Antigonans. I don't know, but look how much is in it. Asia Minor I can get if I give all the money I have right now, which so long as I don't spend more of it, this is completely fine with how much I earn money and the fact that this would take two turns to go through anyway. And I would get 172 metal as well. Let's say we sent that over, right? Asia Minor is all of this. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. And yeah, it's where their capital is. This is their capital right here. I can get the capital of the Antigonids basically in 2 turns for all the money that I have right now. In those 2 turns, I will make most of that money back. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Their capital is a decent source of legacy points. It's a massive, massive province. And just, you know, so much legacy points. And at some point, I'm just going to take everything they have in Anatolia from them. I'm not so sure about all the Greek stuff bordering Rome. We'll see about that. And then at that point, I might regret this alliance with them. But again, I might just eat them up myself. Regardless of Rome. Rome isn't... because, yeah, dude, if I could shrink them and I just attack them, take a bunch of their legacy and maybe a repeated war or something... then Rome wouldn't even really matter. But we have to kind of see how that goes. It's hard to think that long term with an abstracted point system. But that's the plan for that. Money is going to keep coming in, so we will be able to afford that. Cult site has been built in Milanes. Milanes? That's some conversion. In Milanes, I would love it if we had a bit more of the basics going on here, but there's also other things that could definitely be useful. I'm not really sure what to prioritize. With 2 slots available, I feel like a hemp field would be pretty great, especially while it's popping up and not the amphora. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just take that. It's one of the only things I think I did not really build at all here in this western region. If I miss anything else, it'll pop up. And then we can head north, because I think I already went down into Egypt. Extra population and a wash house. Ooh. We have 5 slots available. I know culture decadence is very important, but oh my gosh, a garum shop with all resource bonuses. It's food and money. I want it. Give me that. I would like it. Oh, a lot of this stuff's already building too. Salt mine, I guess I looked around here a little bit. Aqueduct in Apamine, there's 4 building slots available. Ooh. Ooh. The sewers would get rid of a slot. Take forever to build. Add some health. So many slots available. I feel like I should just build something a little more practical. Even a stables would be practical, because it would allow us to have a little more infrastructure. The equipment could be useful as well. With so many slots available, definitely catches my eye. And growth in 7 turns, well, I can't fill up all these slots in 7 turns. Certainly not. Honestly, I think I'm going to go for my sewers. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Oh my gosh. They were unclaimed. Some superb sculptures have been retrieved from the black market of Cirrus, plus 424 regional culture. That's a lot. That cost me anything? I don't know. Got rid of a weapons depot. I'm going to leave that one in. And we can get a tool manufacturer as an upgrade from a blacksmith or regional roads. You know me, I got to go for the regional roads. And we already have a lot of other things disassembling next door. We're going to be able to build a lot of stuff there next door as well. things disassembling. We have 3 slots available. We don't have a palisade. That's more important than regional roads, if you ask me. Cult site completed in Tigris. Understandable. Yeah, there's not maybe enough happiness there. I would like more. So let's get the Orientation Tribune for another 6 loyalty bonus and some culture, which as we know we need. We have a rebellion here, but I got an army already coming in hot. Defensive army to go ahead and try to help with that. Palisade completed in Corsote, and a blacksmith would be invaluable. We get some money, infrastructure, and a little bit of metal. Not a lot of metal, but metal is metal. Give me some metal. New population in Palmyra, and a crafter district has been built. And what do we want now? So many places I have are honestly, they're having a lot of decadence. It's because the nation keeps getting bigger. As it gets bigger, not to mention the age factor, just the baseline decadence we have everywhere is increasing a lot, honestly. With so many slots, I mean, I'm tempted for a preceptor house. That ratio could use some help. But in these places that are not as built up, I don't want to get too sucked into that. I definitely don't. I think here I'll go for the brickwork. It's just like nice and simple. Nice and simple. To the southeast, we have a physician's house that finished building and 2 slots available. Not much in the way of options here. No, sir. Oh, blacksmith. I'll take that. Next to that, gymnasium's done, but no slots are available. South of that, an extra population, and we finished a salt house. I'll take the preserved food store. Yes, please. And then we finished the school. I guess, have we gone through here? An extra population in Arga. For Arga, I'll definitely plop down an Orientation Tribune because it could maybe use some loyalty help here in a little bit. This will consume a teensy bit of infrastructure. I don't know about enough to bother with 6, but I guess we are building quite a lot here now, so it wouldn't be the worst. And then all this stuff's already taken care of. Good, good. We finished the land expansion in Susiana. Now we get some regional roads. There was a lot of good options there, honestly. East of there, new population. South of that, a cult site's been finished. We could still use more. Many slots available. Loyalty here could use a bit of a boost. I'll add the monument. That's going to add to decadence, though. Palisade built to the east of that. I'd love those city walls, so I'm going to take me some city walls. New pop. Eastwards. Palisade done over here in India. 1 slot available. Loyalty is more than fine here. The amphitheater can be an upgrade that is slotless. It's the only slotless thing here. And it would add to culture, a little bit of money. It would consume infrastructure. And a culture bonus, which is cool, I guess. Maybe not the most necessary thing, but cool. I feel like health is more necessary here. Though, it'll be done building really quick. I think I will build the wash house in this instance. Let's do the weirdness. This place has a grand royal treasury. I guess that was already here. It's not like my money went into it. It was already here. Some of there's like banks over here. Look at this stuff. Some big ass roads. Is that a you sure? Get rid of it. That's another you sure. Get rid of it. Oh my god, another you sure. Get rid of it. Get rid of all this decadence for money. No thank you. I don't want it. A lot of these had it. Here's another one. Jesus. Guess I didn't comb this too closely. There's another one. I don't know how I feel about this Royal Treasury Grand. Needs gold, missing, costs a lot of money. Do we have gold in the ones that I built? I built one here. Grand. We do have gold. And then over here, grand. We do have gold. So that helps with money. This isn't mine. I didn't fill this up. So rather than pay this extra money, I'm going to disassemble this to get the money back and get rid of that decadence income. Might as well. Because again, I didn't put that there. I wonder if there are, I doubt it, but I wonder if there are any other royal treasuries that I've just missed. I couldn't find any, but I can see some stuff we can do over here in India. We have stone locally, so food and health in the aqueduct seems good, and it would draw out the building process quite a bit. For infrastructure usage, yeah, I could also go for the infrastructure, but why bother unless you're building, right? Though we are building quite a lot here already, actually. Thinking about it? So fuck it. Yeah, let's go for the wheelmaker. We get a lot of infrastructure from that. It will be done pretty quick, but it's not that big of a deal. 15, huh? I can speed up the growth by a turn by just moving one guy over there. We have so much building happening over here, that's for sure. I'll minus it by 6. It'll go up to 35 when it's done. Get a little more food cooking. Are we missing anything? No. That is all the building that we can really do for this turn. Again, waiting on that money we want to keep pouring in for right now. We might need another stack in the near future, but I'm kind of concerned about this metal at this point. Clarice's Legacy. I don't want to spend money on metal. Although I wouldn't mind getting that event again to turn manpower into something else, because we're getting so large that I just have so much fucking manpower. It's insane. And I see Miss Silly is taking over a lot of the Nasamoni stuff. They can't take all of it because they can't get through me. So I wonder what they'll do about that. So we have a battle. I ended the turn. There's some Morians and Antigonids here. That's funny, dude. We got the rebels. You know it's going to be all me. You know it's going to be all me. Saba. Morian chariots. Oh, it's not all me. I have some chariots from Mori. Alright. Sure. But all my archers. Yep. Yep. Alright. Ooh. And this is a plane. Their warriors stood up to me, but Merc's dead. Cavalry. Oh, yeah. They don't stand a chance. Get better some heavy infantry. Go, Morians, go! Oh, you couldn't kill them. Well, I won't do any better. But go, Morians, go! I'm rooting for you guys. I wish I could fill the whole front line with your units first, although that might be a bad idea. Well, especially if you have more chariots, that would probably be a good thing. I don't know how good chariots are at flanking, actually, but I don't think this counts as flanking. Did you bring any more? No, maybe there's not more. Oh, whatever. We won the battle. Slaughtered the rebels. The Antigonids are going somewhere else. Those guys are dead. We're better. And we're back in the green. Of course, that is relative, as we know. Ceremony. Add a feast to the calendar. New progress tier. Golden Age gone. That affects our income. Yeah. But we're still well in the positive. Well in the positive. Maybe not on metal. We are on manpower. Assyria. So this lost some population. Yes, I understand why. Local forces crushed invaders trying to raid that. A general retired due to health issues. But I don't have another one yet. Some citizens acquired slaves from the black market over here. This place doesn't look very happy or good. Loyalty's fine here. It won't be here. At least, not right now. 2 slots are available. Even without the perfumes, I feel like I should just toss a pleasure house here. It would solve the problem for me, and I guess I would want to invest even more into that. We're going to get more slots available there. We need infrastructure. We do. Maybe I should take some guys out of culture, but that could just kind of propagate this problem as well. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, yeah, it's a weird back and forth, man. We're going to have a lot of slots, though. Let's just do this. The pleasure house will help. We do have a preserved food store here. So, you are intended to be more of a defensive army, I guess, but nothing saying you have to be, especially now that this guy died. So, like, it's really, really laggy sometimes when I mouse over that much stuff. Let's send you over this way. 2 turns to get there? 2, huh? Yeah, let's send you there. You did that whole fight without a general, too. Well, the capital popped up here in a place where I did not expect it to. So I guess we want to not deconstruct this barracks and armorer, because the barracks, again, like the capital, went to the place that I did not expect it to go. Alright, well, Decon these. We have a building slot available because we have an extra population. We'll have even more building slots available soon, I suppose. This place could use some infrastructure, thus, so brickwork wouldn't be too bad. And then we'd be able to, like, move some pops onto food. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Sanitation completed, and we got rid of a usurer. We could use some loyalty here. A pleasure mansion upgrade from a pleasure house would be nice. We have wine and honey, so we don't lose as much money. It will give me decadence, but let's go for it to get the loyalty. Loyalty is important. Tool manufacturer done to the east in Oseronia. I will take a palisade. Gladly, we need a palisade. We just finished a palisade next to that. And I'll take, the city walls would be easier. Let's get that first. Then way over here to the east, we have a new population, and we got rid of a slave market. That is 2 slots available for me. And what do I want next? I'd love this wood cutting. Wood cutting's a nice building to have when it pops up. We could use some loyalty here. We wouldn't get culture. We lack myrrh, and frankincense. We would get some loyalty. I think I'll take that. This place could use a little bit. I'm really dead set on getting 100 in a lot of places. Because as these places get more population, like, it does become somewhat problematic. Stables done in a capital next to that. I can upgrade the cult site to a temple. Get a little bit of culture. That's not really that big of a deal, though. So, I don't know. I'd rather get the city walls, I think. Yeah. No matter what, just give me the city walls. Move some guy from food down to infrastructure. For now, extra population. Let's see. Finished a training ground. This is a capital. Makes sense. A blacksmith would be great. Infrastructure, metal. Yep. Next to that, new population. And we finished a warehouse. I will take a city walls. I like having city walls. Finished a charcoal pile in Babylonia next to that. Loyalty here is fine. Base resources probably could use a little bit of infrastructure. Health might not be too bad either. Let's go for the clear water. That'd be pretty accessible, sure. And you know, we're building stuff here for a while, but we did get a new pop, so that's something. Extra population down in Uruk opens up a building slot. I would, I don't know actually. We only have the 1 slot, so I guess the sewer would be good for opening up more slots. So I'll take that. And because it takes so much, I'll move a guy from food down to infrastructure to try to help that out. Given what this looks like, hell, it's going to take 13 turns, maybe another one. And let just more grow into food. 2 slots available just next door, and I can get a copperworks to get some more metal. Getting metal is just so very important to me right now. 2 slots available. Yeah, let's get that copperworks. Heading east then, we have a new population in Persis. That opens up a slot. Loyalty here is more than fine. More than fine. In terms of base resources, well, I guess if I could use any, it would be infrastructure. And I could move dudes elsewhere. I would also love the health. I only really get to pick 1 for right now. Given the growth of this place, let's go for the sanitation. Let's go for the health. That will help things grow. Next to that, we finished a bronze works. Very good, very nice. I think I would like the worship place. Loyalty and that much culture with that many bonuses. I could pass out on regional roads for that, I suppose. Especially with so many slots available. Brickwork done just north of that. And, more metal or regional roads. Damn, that sucks. Fuck it. Give me the roads. Just give me the roads. Whatever. I love roads. Cult site done next to that. We have 2 slots available. We could use some more food. Here? Yeah. Even infrastructure. But I'll take some cattle from a ranch. New pop. Disassemble buildings, new pop, nothing really to change over here. Maybe a little more infrastructure on this. Yeah, let's go ahead and move just 1 guy down. Then we could jump over here to the orchard. We have 3 slots available. Definitely could use stuff that's not an amphora A street parlor for culture and money sounds good. I definitely would like some culture. Whoa. That decadence keeps catching up. It's kind of scary. North of there, finished a food store. Population unlocked a building slot in Cantonite. And in terms of basics, like, we're doing okay. It's not amazing. We're doing all right. Physician's house would encourage growth via health and give some culture. So I guess that's kind of like a win-win. So let's go for the physician's house. It'll cost 1 infrastructure. In a region where we don't have a lot building, but I'll move one guy down to infrastructure from food. Heading north then, we have land expansion done in Saracena. We don't need the growth too badly. I could go for it, but... Slotless, reduce decadence with a courthouse and get 1 infrastructure. Sounds like a win-win-win. So let's go ahead and grab that. And then next to there, we have some regional roads that have been built in a place that's not very built up, where we could definitely use some basics, but maybe some other things too. We don't need loyalty if we're not going to get culture from the Orientation Tribune. I don't suppose there's really a lot of reason to building it. I suppose then rather... We have growth going pretty well. We have a lot of slots. Rather, I would get a stud. Either that or a stables. Let's get the stud. Gives a little bit of food. And then if I wanted to take out, say, 1 desertic, -3 but +8 culture, that seems like a good swap. To the west of that, new pop, we have 30 infrastructure added from wealthy citizen. Go along the coast, new population, and we built a public works, very basic coastal area. Let's get a city walls instead of a palisade. New population is south of there, opening up a building slot, regional roads, definitely. Wheelmaker done in a capital nearby that. And we have every bonus here. Do we need the loyalty? No. But everything else is doing pretty fine here. So unless I want the charcoal pile, which I mean I kind of do, I'll get the worship place. New pop and new pop. This one opens up a new building slot. Land expansion is the way to go, guaranteed. City walls done in Coptos. We could use more basics. We definitely could benefit from it. I would love culture. I've been picking some culture things, so it's not too bad. I'll take a stud. We have many slots, and then just like move 1 person down to... Ooh, infrastructure. Efficiency here sucks. But I'll move 1 person down. This is going to cost... What is it going to cost? The 1 infrastructure. Yeah, alright. New pop. Public works done to the west of that. A lot of this stuff. This is a region that's really just not built up at all. Import lumber for the charcoal pile. We do need infrastructure, so sure. Extra pop. General retired from duty. Ranch done to the west of that. Only 1 thing is built here that uses a slot at all, so we really just need some basics here. I suppose I can take a palisade. Sure. Extra population. Just getting probably free infrastructure. Yep. New pop and a palisade over here. That's good. I would love a blacksmith. We're missing some resources to make it like truly efficient though, and this is kind of a bare bones sort of area. I think instead I'll build the ranch to get some cattle and food. Then we finished a public works out here in the desert. This place is not really going to be raided by anything. Doesn't need loyalty. Nothing here we can get is really very efficient. But I suppose if I was to get anything... I mean, the health could help. So, an herbalist, sure. A guard tower has been built on the border. That's very good. This blacksmith we could benefit from quite well with infrastructure. And some metal's always great, so I'll take that. It is raided, you know, but... Shrug. Let's head further south where we built a charcoal pile. We have 4 slots available. Wow. There's a marble vein. We definitely want that. Produce marble and get a little bit of infrastructure. Yes, please. And then population done and a physician's house built. All pretty good. I'd love a copper works. I would love it for even more metal at the cost of a little bit of infrastructure. I mean, it looks good to me. That or the hospital. So that we could get growth here faster. It is slotless. I think I'll take that. I've been picking a lot of metal things. Sure. Granary on this island. We finished a theater. This place needs loyalty. This cult site would just add culture and conversion, not loyalty. We don't really need conversion. We have plenty of slots. I would love some things here, but I'll take the cult site. It could be upgraded into something that gives even more culture, I believe, as well. I missed this public works being finished over here in the desert. This is a place where we are missing some basics, so let's get, I suppose, I want to get the salt house. Sure. Next to that, we finished a ranch. Still a place where basics would be pretty great, unless there's some special exception. And nothing here is going to be really truly efficient, so I suppose just give me the brickwork so we could build things faster. And then we have a garum shop done on the coast here in Galileo where we have 4 slots available. Dry dock, nah. Cult site, we could really use that for conversion. We have enough of the basics and enough slots. And a little bit of culture would definitely help, even though the numbers we're talking about are very high. Very, very, very high. Current versus historical. The historical needs to catch up with the current. It probably is. You see we're several thousand ahead of that. And then missed this ranch over here in Durness where we have 2 building slots available. Ooh, man, I really need some basics here. I don't really need regional roads, huh? I really need some basics. Well, I guess a smokehouse could work. Yeah, the infrastructure here kind of sucks no matter what. I'll take the smokehouse. It's the last healthcare building. It also gives some food. Hopefully it works out. We missed this where we just got a slave from a battle because we have a slave market. Get rid of that. But I mean, I don't mind, but like also get rid of that. And we have city walls done here. Several slots available to me that I could use. We could get a large quarry for even more infrastructure. It is slotless, or we could go for irrigation, but it doesn't seem like we'll benefit. So how about just the crafter district from now? Slotless money, very basic. Given that we'll probably get another army, I'll take this new one and I'll move it up to here. Which I think it's going to path by land no matter what. I'll move you over here to handle that. The defensive one, I'm going to leave on this border as literally a defensive, fixture. And the next army can go into Africa. The Nasamones are not that threatening. So with the remaining, I guess like what we'll do here is I'm going to get 8 skirmishers, the 12 cavalry for a new stack, and the 8 archers recruiting. These don't consume a lot of metal, so it's like the least metal intensive thing, just to burn through some of this manpower, which is once again building up like crazy. Maybe we need to include that in the next trade. Doesn't consume a lot of money either as far as that stuff goes. We'll get the more expensive stuff building after, where we'll probably be very close to the manpower cap again anyway. I need to just start trading my manpower away for other things at this point, yeah. But that's the end of this turn, and the end of a pretty full episode, so I'm going to call this one here, and we'll pick up on the next one.